Welcome to the second stage of newspaper gathering. We'll be considering a topic for newspaper production. Newspaper production. Typically, newspaper usually undergoes some production process, and before its process gets handed to reader. So this process includes, but not limited to, the conceptualization of what to report first to other issues demanding reporters' attention. So the actual reporting, copy editing, typesetting, and the actual production of what an average reader can buy as newspaper. Thus, actual production of newspaper begins immediately after typesetting and proofreading taking place. So, how do we get this page? So, the process of newspaper is a ridiculous loss. After proofreading and actualization of correction pointed out at the proofreading stage, next is the paste up page. Paste up page. So what do you understand by page up page? So after the final correction of the proof, I've made it. I've made clean off product, produce and satisfy error free by editor. The next step in the production process is the paste up. So paste up usually done by experienced graphic artists. So it's a newspaper organization, a careful media writer that has an eye for beauty and tactics can also paste up the page of his production. So regardless of who does the paste up, there is need for us to understand the meaning of paste up. The paste up artists are usually guided by the provision of the plans page of the domains. So a paste up involves sticking through rubber cement or light glue, for instance, the proof on the appropriate pages and in the way they will appear in the final uh, printed form. Paste up tools. In this paragraph, the paste up is done in the house, or that is contracted out. Most Nigerian super paste up is done in house as a way of minimizing errors and ensuring consistency in in-house life. So Yusuf organized that being paste up in-house must therefore have its stable paste up tools, which are light stable or drawing board, T-square, triangles, razor blades or cutting knives, blue pencil for indicating guidelines, rubber cement or wax, or light glue, which is used to hold or paste the order or the item on the page. So by doing so, there is actual page it to uh, page up. So a page up any margin lines and location spot for page numbers and sufficiently standardized should also be printed. So the paste artist or experience needs to do the following. Carefully spread and ascertain overlay in plain surface. Carefully cut the proofs one at a time. pre-printed that gently rub, carefully paste, ensure thorough check of final paste to fish out and correct undesired effects, poor positioning, and full certify and paste up camera ready. So paste up is crucial aspect of production process that require lots of care and competence. So it should not be treated with levity since if steadily done, it will tell terrible um, quality of the final job frames and printed. Students of newspaper production should, as such, take tutorial in this unit serious as we master process in order to excel. Thank you very much. As we move to our next topic. So for the filming and plate making. After successfully placed up, the process of production of newspaper production advance to the next stage, which is filming stage. Filming stage. So filming stage is filming in newspaper simply means transforming products of successful paste up into sensitive flippy sheets film by photography units. So filming consists of the use of laser beams and other technological apparatus to transfer the computer form of various pages of the publications onto tiny plastic, light sensitive uh, floppy sheets called film. So the emphasis here is on the computer and so on and so forth. So making the plate is prepared and a sheet that is connected with light. When the printing of newspaper is a very good stage, is printing is the major final stage of the production of newspaper production. It is the stage it is the final stage. It's the stage in which process of production where the newspaper began become manifest as a finished product. So that is what this stage is talking about. And process of printing the final copy of newspaper edition. And there are methods of printing, different types of method of printing that exist in Nigeria. We have the letterpress, We have the sheet fed lottery letterpress. We have the fed web affecting lottery letterpress, which is manually operated, slower than the off. We have the photographic printing, which is very good, and so on and so forth. So printing, like any other process for newspaper, demands a lot of care. So this is because whatever that comes out from the press cannot be reversed. Whatever that comes from the press cannot be reversed. So immediately after printing, there is what we call post-printing, rolling the paper from the pressed production. So it does not sign up. And this is the main topic of that. What to do is collection, insertion, wrapping. There is a wrapping stage. We have the printing report. That is how to report. So newspaper production is not complete until the printing newspaper are properly inserted, counted, and wrapped and made ready for distribution. So this is one aspect of production process which many literatures on newspaper production and management tend to miss out. So it's expected therefore that this will help you to fill the gap. So that is so when now we can talk about this newspaper distribution. Most organizations survive it with that. And that newspaper production and distribution, we talk about the marketing, we talk about the distribution, is the process of transporting and delivery tangible goods from manufacturer to other chains of distributors, be you wholesalers or retailers, down to the end users or the customers. And that is how it goes. So there are strategies in distributing that, and these are the strategies as you see below. So determines areas, you must determine the area, you must there is departure time, keep reminding the production crew areas that you need to maintain. That is maintaining a cordial relationship. You call out stations, circulation officers, you keep accurate, and you must take records of sales. Very, very important. So to appreciate newspaper production process, it is important to understand what happened to the newspaper when produced. So this is why considered necessary that you students should understand newspaper production, should know certain things about newspaper distribution. So in the area of ICT, that is distribution of so that is how it goes. We stop at the newspaper production and newspaper distribution. So if there's anything that needs to be known, you have to consider the area of ICT to newspaper production. So how relevant is ICT? I believe you are going through it and you understand what it means. Thank you very much for your time as we round it off. So we'll talk about writing of text, editing to form the content typewriting, and the flexibility, easy to operate, not ineffective, and so on and so forth. Thank you very much for your time as we come to the last stage of this class. I remain your